just about to the shop where we're putting my car down here. Got a car full of parts. We got a turbo kit to install, so we're gonna get as far as we can today. The goal is to pull the engine, basically get it torn down. We're gonna be putting valve springs in it, new lifters, new push rods, all that kind of stuff, but mainly getting this On3 turbo kit installed is gonna be the mission. So gonna make as much progress as we can today, and I know I gotta get my heads out and I'll get them back next week sometime. Oh, super excited. Ben's already got everything all set up. Ben and Brian, they're gonna help me out today. I think my cousin Eli might try and make it out. So it'll be a good old time, good company.
On3 performance, nice.
All the good stuff here.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's got tools, parts, everything.
Nice.
Nice. That's sweet.
Motion reverse. You got all the speed parts in here, boys.
Yeah. All the ones you'd want to see.
Ooh, now we're talking.
There's a lot of pipes.
New.
Ooh, look at that.
Unused.
Manifold stainless.
Nice.
Good old
New shit.
thick
Ooh.
boy stainless manifolds.
Now we're talking.
So,
That is
no
sweet.
heat wrap, no
Nice
nothing.
quality
Just
stuff.
gonna run it, yeah.
What brand is this?
This was all On3 performance.
Cool.
All right, before we get carried away here, we're already underway. We're over back at the shop. We got my Mustang up on the lift. We've already started tearing this thing apart. We got the hood off. We're taking the strut tower brace off, and then we're gonna start pulling components off the top of the motor and just try and get this thing out as quick as possible. Yeah, we're here. We're gonna get started. We've had all hands on deck here. We've got all electrical disconnected, got the upper intake plenum off. We're moving, fuel lines disconnected, and the motor mounts loosened. And then I think from there, we're just gonna be trying to, you know, yank this thing out of here. But we're making good time, so we're gonna keep it rolling here. Main update here, got the cylinder heads off. Exposing those sick ass head studs. Those are already good to go. So got my heads off. These are all gonna get cleaned up. Hopefully looking real good. And some new valve springs in them. Got my roller rockers. Gonna get new push rods and new lifters. I'm gonna leave those in just to plug the holes. I think we're gonna drain the oil and then I gotta flip it up, take the oil pan off so I can get the AN fitting welded into the pan. I think it's actually gonna be like right here. So we're gonna work on getting the front clip off. So headlights are gonna come out, front bumper's gonna come off, then we can start mocking up the intercooler and the cold side piping. But we're making good progress, so we're gonna keep on moving. We're down here, Esticated True Value. We had to pick up some flat stock steel here. These already got holes drilled in them. This is gonna allow us to mount the intercooler to the car. We got some hardware to do that as well. I'll post some details in the video right here with what, you know, sizes and stuff they are. Ben and Brian actually are going to get food or something. And so I'm just waiting here, waiting to get picked up. Progress. We're test fitting the intercooler here. Ben and Brian have been fabricating these little brackets and stuff for me. And so we just went down to the hardware store, picked up some flat stock, bent it up real nice. They measured them perfect, so they're identical. They came pre-drilled, bought some hardware, mounted up, easy peasy. That's how you do it. Things are looking good. We're making really good progress. I'm about to slap my new Ford Performance harmonic balancer on here. All right, we got the old balancer rolling away here. It's rubber's nice and cracked, you know, so we're gonna get this new Ford racing unit installed here. Boom. All right, so we got a brand new Ford Performance harmonic balancer installed here with the new pointer, so that's gonna be nice. And yeah, just gotta clean up a little bit. I'm leaving the socket on it, so I remember to torque it. But yeah, otherwise, might be wrapping it up. Might try and clean up some stuff. I gotta run my valve covers and oil pan over to my cousin Jason. He's gonna be doing some welding on them. And load up these cylinder heads into my car so I can get those worked on next week with the valve springs. And yeah, made really good progress. Got this thing ready to almost go reassemble. I might clean these gasket surfaces and little things like that. But no, for now, we're looking good. All right, Ben and Brian went home. They're gonna go try and work on Ben's car. He's gonna wrap some stuff up on it. Now he's got his supercharger installed. He's gotta deal with some fuel pressure issues. But nonetheless, we're still here and we're still ripping. Let me show you. Right now, I'm just getting the oil pan mating surface all clean, using my good old little wire wheel, fine. And yeah, just getting the surface nice and clean, getting that ready. So when we get the oil pan and valve covers and cylinder heads back, we'll be able to just chuck this together with some nice RTV, get it all dialed in. I got this side done, nice and polished. And then this side, a little bit dirty. You can kind of see the difference there. So gonna get this all cleaned up. And yeah, keep on rocking. All right, so we're about halfway into this install, and I really wanted to take a break and really highlight some of the things that have been a little different than the instructions say, or just as you know. So this power steering cooler assembly from Ford, what we're gonna end up doing is we cut this bracket off so we could get the power steering lines out of the car, and we're actually gonna mount this as close to the radiator as possible, and then the lines will just hook up like normal, nothing like nothing happened. As far as the engine goes, I'm going to slap on the oil filter relocation elbow that I have over here. You'll notice the current oil filter will need to be removed and require a remote oil filter. You can buy their kit, or I went ahead and just bought the Ford elbow adapter here, so I got that installed, easy peasy. Got some of the cold side started, got some couplers going on. Everything's looking like it's gonna fit up really nice. So once we get the engine back in the car, then we'll be able to start, you know, hooking up the hot side, get the crossover pipe mounted, get the intake tube mounted right along the firewall down there. And then it'll go into that U, come around to the intercooler, go up the fender, through that pipe, rubber elbow, into the throttle body. So it's a really nice kit, and honestly, it is pretty well made. I mean, things feel like they're fitting together pretty good. We got the lifter valleys all plugged up, and now we can probably get the head surface clean here. but I'm probably just gonna leave it covered up for now. But yeah, it's definitely coming together here. All right, that's gonna do it for today's video. We got a lot accomplished. We got the motor out, torn down, already started putting some of the new parts on it, so that's super exciting. We got a lot more coming on this turbo build, so make sure to tune in next week for that next video. But for now, thanks for watching, and as always, stay ripping.